Alright, what's going on, y'all? Peace and blessings, Hotep, all that good shit. Mobbing with my clear quartz to get this message off to y'all. You know what I mean? Look at that sun shining bright up on the melanin. Feed my pineal gland and all that. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all about astral projection, okay? Out-of-body experiences coming out of your physical body, or OBEs. So if you grew up heavy in a church or have family members that's real, real religious. I'm not going to say spiritual, real religious. They're automatically going to think that this shit is evil. Because we're taught that your spirit only leaves your body when you die. And that's not true. Your spirit actually leaves your body every time you go to sleep at night. And there's documented evidence of this phenomenon. Scientists can prove that this happens, that your spirit is able to leave your physical body, right? People are going to associate this with demons because they think, oh, that you're not supposed to be able to do that, all that bullshit. But we were made this way. As human beings, we were made this way. I'ma just give my little story on how I discovered astral projection and whatnot. So it started when I was about like 13 or 14. I would have these episodes where I would wake up in the middle of the night and realize that I'm paralyzed. This is called sleep paralysis. And I believe it happens during the REM stage, the rapid eye movement stage, if I'm not mistaken. But what happens during sleep paralysis is that your spirit is awake, but your body is asleep. Okay? Now, when it first started, I would have nightmares. I was having nightmares, and it would be like, demons or some type of shit chasing me. But I wouldn't be able to move. Or I have dreams of something that's like sitting in front of me, like some evil type of shit, and I couldn't get away from it, you know what I mean? But the only reason that these dreams happen is because of fear. And I found this out because once I got over the fear, I stopped having these nightmares. But it had got so bad when I was a teenager that I tried to go to the doctor, you know what I mean? I told my mom, I told her about it. She didn't really know what was going on, so I told her I wanted to, go to the doctor. So I scheduled a doctor's appointment and, went and talked to like some sleep person and told them what was going on, and they just didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. They wanted to do a sleep study. I want to say this when I was about maybe 18 or 19. So it was just something in my mind that was like, man, I ain't fucking with that doctor. The doctor don't even know what the fuck she's talking about. So what is the point of me going? Just so they can try to put me on some type of medicine, a sleep medicine or some type of shit. I wasn't fucking with that. But anyway, it wasn't until recently that I had got online and done more research and found out that during this sleep paralysis, that it was actually a good thing. And I figured out it was a good thing because during this stage of sleep paralysis, you're able to leave your physical body. Now, some people be like, man, why the fuck would you want to do that? Why the fuck would you want to leave your body for? For me, it was like, I knew it was something more to this world than what we were taught, and I wanted to figure it out. So, I discovered what they call astral projection techniques. So I told myself, next time I go into sleep paralysis, I'm going to try one of these techniques to get outside my body, right? So one day I ended up actually going into sleep paralysis, and I became aware. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I'm in sleep paralysis, because you can talk to yourself. When you're aware of sleep paralysis, when you're aware that you're in sleep paralysis, you're fully conscious of what is going on. So I'm talking to myself. I'm paralyzed, but I'm like, okay, I'm in sleep paralysis. I'm about to try one of these techniques to exit. So I did what was called a roll technique. It's basically exactly what it says. You roll out your body. Yo, what's going on, man?
No, man. Hey,
yo.
She bringing me the key.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we done. So I give her the 70 and then everything.
All right, you good?
I appreciate you, man.
No problem, man.
I'm good, man.
Yo.
All right.
But where was that? Oh yeah. So I did what was called a roll technique. So I rolled out of my body, pretty much. That's exactly what I did. I rolled out of my body, and I was floating in my room. Now, during sleep paralysis, during astral projection, everything is based off thought. Thought is the fastest moving thing in this whole universe. It's faster than light, right? So you do everything with thought. So I told myself, all right, I want to go outside. I'm going outside. So I went outside, and I was floating above, my house. Then I said, okay, now I'm going to go to my mom's. So I went to my mom's house, but I ended up in like the fixtures inside the house. Like I can tell I wasn't in a room, like I was inside, like literally inside the walls of the house. Then I'm like, all right, go up to my mom's room. So I go up to my mom's room, and then I'm floating above her bed in my mom's room. Now you're probably wondering, how can you see this right here, your pineal gland, your third eye, right? These two eyes see the illusion that is in front of us, right? Your brain, the light, the way you see is the light bounces off objects and reflects back through your iris into your retina, which flips it, and then it sends the information to your brain, and that's how you see. But with this right here, you don't need eyes to see. A blind person could be able to see with this right here. So it's all about what you're comprehending at that time. So the way I'm seeing is through my spirit's eye. This right here. No matter where you at, you can see anything. So while I was in my mom's room, I tried to go somewhere else, but what ended up happening is the astral projection got cut short, and I felt myself going back into my body. Now, I forgot to say that. When I rolled out of my body initially, I felt myself. It's like you feel yourself peeling out, like literally peeling out to your body, because your spirit is stuck in your physical body, right? So it wasn't until I did that and noticed how free I was. But when I say free, it's like a feeling you can't explain. You feel like light, because we are light. Like, your spirit is a light body. That's what it's called. Merkaba is an old term, and Merk means mind, Ba means body. No, Merk means mind, Ka means body, Ba means spirit. Merkaba, mind, body, spirit. When you have all these three things aligned, you're able to do the unspeakable. And it's fucked up because we're so used to Western science that we aren't taught the metaphysical science. You know what I mean? We're not taught about melanin. and the effects that it has on our bodies as, melanated beings. Now, there are also white people or Caucasoids and other races who are able to do astral projection. Now, you'll probably be like, so why didn't they teach us this? I feel like this isn't taught because it will help a lot of people break away from religion, and that's what they don't want. They want us to be asleep. You know what I mean? They don't want us to be able to go and get this information from the cosmos and bring it back. Because, see, when you go out into that astral world, you can interact with different entities and angelic beings and even past relatives. You can get information from them and come back here with that information. You know what I mean? That sounds fucking crazy to somebody who's never done this shit. They'll be like, well, what the fuck are you talking about? A lot of people would probably even be like, man, I'm not fucking with that shit. What if demons or something? Look, this is why they make scary movies. To scare people. Scary movies. To scare you into thinking that shit like this is not supposed to be fucked with. But when you see these exorcist movies and things like that, these movies are mostly dealing with the Caucasoid. And there's a reason for that. It's because they are more subjected to evil spirits. This reason being that most of them are at a really low vibration, right? Everything is about vibrations. So when they be trying to do like these little exorcist type of shit and little seances or whatever, and their vibrations are low, they are subjected to demons. This is how they get, demons possess their body and all type of shit. That shit really doesn't happen to us because some of us are automatically vibrating at a high level, at a much higher level because of our melanin. You know what I mean? This is why we're not taught about melanin in school. It's because once we start to learn melanin, we start to learn us, the melanated beings. And, excuse me. And once we start to learn about us is when we start to become more powerful. Now, I ain't about to go and tell people, be like, man, you should fuck your religion and start studying this. Man, do what you want to do. I just be trying to put the word out there that it's more to this world than what we was taught. It's more than what doctors tell us, because these doctors are taught Western science. They're taught the Caucasoid body. They speak of chemistry, but they don't tell you the prefix of the word chem means black. Chemistry, the study of black, the study of melanin. They don't tell you that. So if they don't teach us the study of melanin, then what the fuck are they teaching us? You know what I mean? So ain't nothing to be scared of. If you ever had an astral projection, an out-of-body experience, it's a sleep paralysis, it's part of the game. It ain't shit to be scared of. It ain't shit to stray away from. It's actually something that we could really start getting into. Meditation. Meditation is very important in drawing in cosmic energy and making our light body stronger. Because when it comes time, that shit starts changing, the people that's not ready, it's gonna be fucked up for them. I can't stress that enough. You know what I mean? People still, doing fucked up shit or got terrible fucking diets. It's just not gonna prevail. It's fucked up to say, but it is what it is, yo. So until we finally start discovering who we are as a race of melanated beings, And I'm talking about us and even the Latinos as well, the Mexicans or Spanish, whatever you call them. They're also melanated beings. But when we gain the knowledge of self, when we discover who we are and discover what we really made of, discover that we're made of crystals, these very crystals, the crystals that are in your phone and your computers that make them work. We have the same thing in our bodies. When you discover that we are electromagnetic energy and that we can give off energy, the things that we are able to do with this energy, the shit that they show in these superhero movies and shit, where do you think they got that from? You know what I mean? Yeah, it sounds crazy. Why? Because you never heard it before. But it's just something to put in y'all ear, yo. Y'all have a good one. Peace.